Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel on Advanced Excel. In today's video, we are going to see how we can do a fill series for a month using some integrated functions of Excel. For example, if I type here say 1/4/2023, 1st April 2023, then automatically the Excel should fill the series for all the days of April 23. Okay, or if I say put here 1st May 2023, then it should fill all the days for the month of May automatically. Okay, that's what our goal is. Now you may say, Sachin, why need for this video? What we can simply do is we can put here say 1st of May 23, 2nd of May 23, and we can simply drag the mouse to do a fill series, right? But the problem with that approach is every time you change the month over here, you will have to manually drag those things to fill the series for the month of May, or as the case may be. So using this integrated function, we are going to make a formula in such a way that the moment you change your month from say say May to February 2023, it should fill series for Feb, right? So let's see how we can use these functions. So first of all, I am going to start with end of the month function. So is equal to EO. Now this is what the EO month does. It returns the serial number of the last day of the month before or after a specified number of months. Okay, so EO, I am pressing tab. This is the month, or this is the date to take a reference of, and because I want the last day of Feb 23, I am giving 0. Okay, so if you want a last day of the same month, then you have to put 0. Now I am just restoring this April for the time being. Okay, so this is the last day of April 23. If you want a last day of the next month, then you have to put 1. So May 23. If you want a last day of the previous month, then you have to give -1, and so on. Okay, so first I am going to start with end of the month, and I am giving 0. So it gives me a last day of April 23, which is 30th April. Very correct. Now I am pressing F2 here, and I want to find out the day of this day from this date. So I am just putting day function here. Now this is what day function does. It returns the day of the month from 1 to 31st. So it simply gives the serial number of the day. So I am pressing tab and enter. So now it is 30th. If I change this to custom, formatting to general, it is 30th. Okay, so now after this I am going to ask whether this day, which is 30th, whether this number 30 is equal to, and I am going to use rows function now, rows, and now my cell reference is say C2, which I will freeze. So F4 and semicolon C2. I think that freeze is gone. So I will just freeze this first part and let this part be as it is. So between C2 to C2, how many rows are there? 1 row, right? So I am going to press Ctrl Enter. So I am just trying to compare the result of this row. Say for example, in this case it is 1. I am just selecting this stretch and pressing F9 to evaluate. It's 1, Ctrl Z, and the result of this day and EO month is 30. So whether 30 is equal to 1, so it will give me false. Okay, and now what I'll do is suppose this result of these two comparisons, that is comparison of this day and EO month and rows, if it is false, then I'll say give me this +1. Okay, else give me blank cell. So I am pressing F2 once again, and will prefix if here, if tab, and will say if entire result of this function is say false, then you give me B2, which is my input cell, +1. Okay, else give me non-blank. Okay, give me blank cell. So Control Enter. Now it's in number format, because we all know that even dates are stored as number in Excel. Now to get this format of say 1st April, that is DD/MMM/YY, then you have to press Control Shift and 3. So this is a shortcut key, okay, for getting that number format into DD, MMM and YY. And now we'll copy this down, right? So things are looking okay. We'll copy this down, put it down, okay, enter. And now we have this fill series of April. Now my simple question to you is, how many maximum days are there in the month? 31st, right? 31. So I'm just deleting this value error which is appearing here, okay, and we'll take care of this, don't worry. So we are having this formula which is copied for 31 cells, right? And to get rid of that error, I'm just selecting this entire range where that formula is there, and I'm pressing F2, sorry, not here, here, and I'm pressing F2, and we'll prefix this entire formula with if error, and we'll say if the result of this entire function is error, whether it is num error or value error or say NA error, then give me non-blank, and we'll complete parenthesis and Control Enter. So the moment we press Control Enter, now this error is gone, right? And now if you change this April to say let's take now a couple of examples. So this 30th case is over, which is April is over. Now if I put May 23, now it should give 31st as the last day. Here it is 31st. Now let's take in case of February, say 1st Feb 2020. Okay, now this 2020 is a leap year, so it should stop at 29, isn't it? Enter. It is stopping at 29. And if I say 1st Feb 2021, enter. Now it should stop at 28 because 2021 was not a leap year, so it will stop at 28. Perfect. Okay, so using this if error, then if day and rows, we can have a fill series for a given month. Okay, so now suppose we want to put this borders, all borders. So what we can do is, we'll simply select this entire range, okay, including this 30 up to 31st, sorry, up to here, and I'm going to conditional formatting. I'll say new rule, then the last option, use the formula to determine the cells to be formatted, and here we'll simply give a very easy formula, and that formula is, if this cell, and I'm removing this absolute reference completely, and we'll say if this cell is not blank, okay, then the format we want is, we just want borders across, right? So format is borders, and top, bottom, left and right, and we'll press OK and OK. So we have borders here, and the best part is, suppose if I change this to say April, then we will have not only the days or a fill series for April, but that borders are also stopping there. Okay, so the moment there is a non-blank cell, it will border that cell, and the moment it is a blank cell, it will unborder that thing. Okay, so friends, this is how, by using this nested functions, as we call it, or integrated functions, when the many functions are included in one function, that is if error, if day and rows, we can have a fill series, and it's a perpetual formula, right? So even if 10 years after, if you put say 1st April 2033, still it will work. Okay, and you need not have to drag that thing down to do a fill series manually. So friends, I hope this video is useful for you. Now in this video, you have learned these 4 or 5 functions in one video. So I believe this video will be helpful for you. So if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing my channel and share this video to your friends, so even they are benefited. And as usual, I am leaving Excel downloadable file in this description box. So take care and bye.